大家好，歡迎你哋嚟參加椅子瑜伽，我係 Katie。Good morning, welcome to Chair Yoga with Katie。嗱，而家我哋首先坐直啲，挺胸而出，但係我哋就唔係倒咗個肚出嚟嘅，膊頭就喺個 hip 對上，膝頭哥就喺腳眼對上。Now we'll sit up nice and tall. Good posture always. Shoulders on top of hips, knees on top of ankle. Chest proud. We're not pushing the stomach forward. Hands on your thighs. This is your resting position. 嗱，手就擺喺大髀度，呢個係你停喺度嘅地方啦。我哋首先咧吸起雙手向上，呼氣反掌落翻嚟，全部係鼻呼吸。We're going to inhale the arms up above the head, turn the palm out, exhale down. 我哋吸氣，掌高啲，掌長啲，向天伸展。呼氣，慢慢落翻嚟。We're going to inhale the arms up, big stretch, lengthening the spine. Reach for the sky. Exhale, arm down by your side. 手就擺翻喺大髀度。Hands on your thighs, resting position. 嗱，跟住落嚟咧，我哋就係伸展下條頸。Neck stretch, next. 耳仔向膊頭，伸直雙化手。同樣嘅手托住個頭得，輕輕按低佢就得。拉長下頸旁邊嘅肌肉。每個動作停留5口氣，唔使心急，唔使煩。我哋再唞啖氣咧，就慢慢嚟翻中間，重複喺另外一邊。Now we're going to do next stretch. Ear to shoulder, extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide support the head stretch. If there's any stiffness in your neck, any clicking sound, just stay here for a little bit longer. No need to rush. 5 breaths for each pose. One more breath, and we'll come back to center. Hands on your thighs. 我哋吸氣喺中間，呼氣向右邊睇啦。我去左，你去右，我係做你塊鏡嘅。去到你舒服嘅位，唔好戚親條頸。慢慢嚟翻中間，重複喺另外一邊。Next stretch, slowly turn. Go to where you're comfortable. Don't pull a neck tissue. Couple of breaths here. One more breath, and we're going to slowly come back to center. 我喺中間係唞口氣先，跟住下巴向天，頭向後，伸展下頸前面嘅肌肉，舒緩頸尾嘅緊張，俾多啲位 C2到 C7個幾節。我哋再唞啖氣咧，就慢慢落翻嚟，跟住下巴向住胸口 ，chin to chest, relieve tension at the back of your neck, creating spaces between C2 and C7. Holding it here for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Take a breath. 睇中間唞口氣先，跟住睇住右邊嘅胳肋底，微收下巴，眼向下望，45度角。我哋喺度停留3、2、1。慢慢嚟翻中間，跟住重複喺另外一邊。Looking at the armpit, 45-degree angle. Looking down. Staying here for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Take a breath here. 喺中間唞口氣咧，就睇相反天花板嘅角頭，就唔使舉到條頸咁高嘅。咁我哋4個角頭都睇勻啦。我哋再唞啖氣就慢慢落翻嚟。Now we'll look at the diagonal corner of the ceiling. Stretching all different corners of your neck. Once again, you don't have to arch the neck back. One more breath. And we're going to come back to center to release. 跟住轉下條頸 neck circle. 半圓形先 half circle. 慢動作，唔使心急，唔使快。Slow motion. No need to rush. Take your time。如果你唔想轉條頸咧，係冇問題嘅。幾時都記住，今日做得幾多得幾多，唔好勞損自己。If you prefer not to do next circle, no problem. Do what you can today to challenge yourself。你準備好之後咧，就打個大圓形啦，唔好揈到頭暈眼花。Now we're going to come to a big circular motion. Nice and slow with control. No need to go big and no need to go fast. If there's any clicking sound, any stiffness, just stay there for a little bit longer. 最後一個 round, one last one. 好啦，咁我哋就慢慢嚟返中間，咁我哋就反方向去咯喎，半圓形先，唔好揈啊，唔好整到自己頭暈眼花。Now we're going to go the other way. So we're going to start out with half circle first. Don't spin so fast you make yourself dizzy. And when you're ready, you can go into a big circular motion. 準備好之後咧，就打個大圓形啦。最後一個 round, one last round. 咁我哋就翻嚟中間啦，跟住落嚟係伸展下個膊頭 ，shoulder stretch， 將手舉起，扮個身，另外手喺出面將佢拉近啲胸口，跟我哋眼向前望 ，shoulder stretch, arm up and across, using the other hand to pull back, holding it here for 3, 2, and 1, release。同樣嘅手舉手，擺手喺背脊後面，另外手幫下佢啦，盡量將個手踭拉到去頭後面，眼向前望，下巴離開胸口。我哋會喺度停留3、2、1，咁我哋重複喺另外一邊，定下佢先。Shoulder stretch first, arm up and across, using the other hand to pull back. You should feel the stretch in your shoulder joints. Be mindful of anyone who has shoulder issues, like frozen shoulder, torn ligaments, and so on. 如果你有50肩膊頭痛、膊頭撕裂咧，咁你就自己要因住嚟做啦，唔好扯得太過火啊！慢慢放翻低，同樣嘅手舉手，擺手喺背脊後面，另外手幫下佢啦，盡量將個手踭拉到去頭後面。眼向前望，唔好耷頭，唔好駝背，唔好彎腰。Tricep stretch, try to bring the elbows to the back of your head. Don't round, don't look down, look forward. Holding it here for 3, 2, and 1. Release, shake it out. 平佢先嚇，放鬆自己，手就擺喺膊頭度，吸氣合埋。呼氣張開，盡量張開，心肺空，改善姿勢，膊頭加油。Hands on the shoulders like epaulets, elbows in, elbows out. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Feel the pain to your shoulder blades, opening up lung, heart, chest, improving your posture, oiling the shoulder joint. 嚟到中間呢個位咧，咁我哋就打個大轉轉啦， 一邊吸氣一邊呼氣。Now we're going to come to a big circular motion. Inhale one way, exhale the other. 嚟到中間嘅位咧，咁我哋就反方向去啦。Now when you're in the center position, change direction, go the other way. Big circular motion. One last round, 最後一個 round。咁我哋就嚟翻中間啦，手就擺喺大髀度啦。跟住一個膊頭高，一個膊頭低。Alternating shoulder roll, one up and one down. 可以大啲嘅動作，但係就唔好撞到張凳。屋企其他家私或者屋企人，如果你係同屋企人一齊做呢個環節，Big a circle if you like. Be mindful not to hit the chair, other furniture in your household, or other family members if you happen to be doing this program with them. 反方向去 change direction, go the other way. 好似咧游水咁樣啦，可以大啲嘅動作。It's like a forward swimming stroke, bigger movement. 嗱，如果你想翻去細啲動作咧，你就自己選擇啦。Now feel free to go into bigger movement. If you prefer smaller movement, you can go back to smaller movement. You know your body best. 好啦，慢慢嚟翻中間，手就擺喺大髀度 ，hands on thighs， 跟住轉下手腕 ，wrist rotation， 將手咧揸實拳頭，10次一邊，10次反方向，手腕運動。Arms out, make a fist, 10 times one way, 10 times reverse, wrist rotation。好啦，咁我哋反方向。Change direction. Go the other way. Big circular motion of the wrist. 如果你有 carpal tunnel 嘅症狀咧，你就自己小心啲嚟做啦。Be mindful if you have carpal tunnel issues. 一夾住個身啊，揸實拳頭，前後。Tuck the elbow close your body, make a fist, forward, backwards. 手指公向天，前後。Thumb up, forward, backwards. 嗱，而我哋嚟換下燈膽 ，change light bulb， 好輕微咁樣 ，very gently。好啦，揈下佢先 ，shake， 好似洗咗手冇毛巾冇紙抹手咁樣。你想咧揈翻乾對手。It's like washing hands, no paper, no towel to dry your hands, and you want to shake off the excess water very gently. 好啦，好輕微啊！咁而家我哋擺翻手喺大髀度 ，hands on thighs。我哋吸氣，雙手向上，合掌，放開第二隻手指，掌高啲，掌長啲。呼氣，我去左，你去右。出面嘅手捉住裏面嘅手腕。如果你條頸 OK， 眼向上望，拉長下身旁邊嘅肌肉，刺激穴位，拉筋。我哋再唞啖氣就去另外一邊啦。Now come back to center to lengthen the spine, grow taller, longer. Now we're going to go to the other side. Outside hand grab on the inside wrist, chin is away from the body. Eyes looking up, lengthening the side of your body. Stimulating meridian point, acupuncture point in the side of your body. 我哋吸氣嚟中間伸展，呼氣去另外一邊，放開下面嘅手， 上面手好似月光咁樣，眼向上望，照鏡，睇你可唔可以再落低少少。We're going to inhale, center to lengthen. Exhale, we're going to go to the other side. Release the bottom arm, top arms to crescent moon. Look at the top palm like you look at yourself in the mirror. See if you can bend a little bit more. 嗱，坐穩啲，坐好啲，唔好做下做下咧就碌咗落嚟。Sitting securely on your chair, you're not going to fall off. 我哋吸氣喺中間伸展，呼氣就開始轉咯喎。攬緊啲自己雙下手、雙下膊頭，後面手咧擺喺隻骨後面。用前面嘅手同埋呼氣嗰下咧，睇下可唔可以再轉多少少。按摩內臟，幫助消化排毒。拉下背後 lower back 肌肉，同埋轉下條頸。我哋再唞啖氣咧，就嚟翻中間。We're going to inhale, center, lengthening the spine, reach for the sky, palm touch, release index finger, and then we're going to slowly turn. Give yourself a big hug. Opposite hand, opposite shoulder, wrap the back arm around your waist. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder. Look at the back, turning the neck too. Massaging internal organs. Stretching our lower back muscles. Turning the neck. Holding it here for 3, 2, and 1. 慢慢嚟翻中間，伸展，呼氣，跟住轉咧，雙化手，雙化大髀，後面嘅手擺喺脊骨後面，用前面嘅手同埋呼氣下咧，睇下你有冇再轉多啲，唔好戚親背後肌肉或者條頸。如果你有時係個肚好谷、便秘、腰骨痛或者頸痛咧，就不妨做多啲 twisting 嘅動作。嚟翻中間之後咧，唔好放前面嘅手，另外手好似月光咁樣眼向上望，照鏡。好啦，慢慢放翻低，重複喺另外一邊。Repeat on the other side, opposite hand, opposite thigh, the other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. So when you keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, look at the back, turning the neck. Anytime you feel bloated in your abdomen, constipated, back pain, neck pain, feel free to do some twisting position. Holding it here for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the Adama, forming a crescent, looking up. Look at the top palm, like you look at yourself in the mirror. And release, hands on your thighs. 我哋坐翻好啲啦，上身打轉，可以喐埋個膊頭，個頭係唔喐嘅，唔好揈到頭暈眼花。Torso turn, shoulder roll, starting our small circle. Gradually do a big and bigger torso turn. Feel free to move the shoulders. The head doesn't move. So don't spin so fast you make yourself dizzy. 嚟到中間呢個位咧，咁我哋可以停啦，就反方向去。When you're in the center position, you can stop and go the other way. Torso turn, shoulder roll. 由小圈子開始先，慢慢跨大啲，跨大啲。可以喐埋膊頭，坐穩啲，個頭係唔喐嘅，唔好揈到頭暈眼花。我哋淨係想 warm up 個脊骨。Now going into the other direction, opposite direction, so starting our small circle, and we gradually do a deeper and deeper torso turn. Feel free to move your shoulders, warming up the spine. touching all four corners of your space, warming up the spine。咁你嚟到中間呢個位咧，咁你就可以停㗎啦。You can stop when you're in the center position, sitting up nice and tall。咁你輪到下身啦。We're gonna do the bottom half of the body, toe stretch。嗱，伸展嘅腳趾先，張開晒腳趾，踩晒大腳趾公落嚟。我哋吸氣，將個腳踭有咁高，舉咁高；呼氣，腳踭落地，手就擺大髀度。Hand resting on your thighs. Spread all your toes, digging the big toe down. Inhale to lift the heel high, high up. Exhale to lower the heel back down. Continue. 繼續啦，強化成對腳，由 hip 位嘅教到腳趾。你而家感覺到大髀啲肉 quadricep 收縮放開啦，嗱，拉緊放開，小腿嘅肉、腳面嘅肉全部都係運作緊。強化成對腳去支持膝頭哥嘅運作，尤其是你嘅膝頭哥痛。Hand resting on the thighs, you can feel the big muscle called quadricep, contract and release. Calf muscle, contract and release. Shin muscle, very thin here, we're still working those. Stretching our hamstrings, ankle stretch, toe stretch. Strengthening the entire leg to support knee function.Especially if you have knee pain。我哋拉埋腳跟，腳眼運動、腳趾運動，加插埋對手。我哋吸氣，雙手向上啦，向天伸展，長高啲、長長啲，上嚟腳趾尖。呼氣，慢慢雙手落翻嚟，繼續。We're gonna add the arms. Inhale to lift the arms up above the head. Reach for the sky. Up on your tippy toes.Exhale to lower the arms and the heel back down.Keep going， 有少少大陽運動啦，希望咧呢啲動作咧係可以幫到你應付每一日嘅活動。A little bit of movement exercise, hopefully it will strengthen your body, increase flexibility and mobility to help you with your everyday life. Get the blood circulating throughout the body.To improve overall wellness， 帶動血液循環，氧氣去到你身體每個部位，希望可以幫到你啦。咁我哋喺度再做多2 more times。Up, up, up on your tippy toes, arm up above the head。最後一次。我哋吸氣，雙手向上，向天伸展，上嚟腳趾尖，呼氣，雙手擺翻低，喺大髀度。唞口氣先，跟住嚟腳眼運動 ，ankle stretch， point and flex， 泵翻啲血上個心度，幫助血液循環。腳眼運動 ，ankle stretch， point and flex。Pumping blood back to your heart, helping you with circulation to improve overall wellness. 強化腳眼，等你唔會咁容易拗柴。Strengthening the ankle joints so it's not so easy to slip and fall and twist your ankle. Fall prevention. 一隻高一隻低，繼續泵血，拉腳跟，腳眼運動。One up and one down, keep pumping blood back to your heart, strengthening the ankle joint. 雨潑咁樣啦，左左右右 ，windshield wiper, left and right, left and right. 啲圓圈 ，circular motion， 去水腫，帶啲柔軟度喺個腳眼度。咁有時你有腳抽筋咧，就試下腳眼運動咧，睇下可唔可以幫到你舒緩嗰啲抽筋啦。反方向去 change direction, reduce swellness, increase flexibility, Mobility in your ankle joint. If you sometimes experience cramping in your legs, try ankle stretch and see if it is going to help you. 一隻順時針，一隻逆時針啦。One go clockwise, the other one go counterclockwise。等個腦有啲嘢做，去幫助你啦，帶動血液循環，反方向去。Change direction, go the other way. One go clockwise, the other one go counterclockwise. Get the brain busy. 好啦，大家攰啦，放翻低。So getting tired, so release. Sitting up nice and tall here. Take a sip of water if you need. 飲啖水啦，如果你有咁嘅需要。跟住落嚟，嚟個 figure four。我哋嚟個 figure four 啦，相反腳板，相反大髀。如果你係好緊喺度，冇問題嘅。Now opposite foot, opposite thigh. If you're very tight in your hip joint, do what you can to change yourself. 同樣一邊嘅手，同樣一邊嘅手過啦，將佢拉高10下。Same hand guiding the same knee up 10 times。嗱，呢個動作咧，你感覺到咧，而家呢個 hip 位呢個臼咧係張開緊。如果你好緊咧，個 hip 咧，慢慢嚟嚇，唔好勞損自己任何個部位。Now, if you have a very tight hip, if doing this is making you feel uncomfortable, you can ease off. No need to overwork, overstretch to injure yourself. 好啦，而家相反手咧，相反大髀啦，又係啦，準備轉啦。用前面手同呼氣下嘅氹，我再轉多少少，繼續按摩內臟，拉入背後 lower back 肌肉，拉下條頸。我哋會喺度停留3、2、1，慢慢將身拉翻正。而家浪腳啦，雙花腳就雙反大髀。攤平嘅腳板，唔係 point， 係攤平嘅腳板，保護膝頭哥。手就擺喺大髀有肉嘅地方，我哋從來唔會撳住膝頭哥或者啲關節去勞損關節。我哋坐翻好啲，坐翻直啲。我哋吸氣準備，呼氣向前傾。當你向前傾嘅時候咧，你就即刻感覺到呢個 hip 位個臼咧係張開緊。Now opposite ankle, opposite thigh. We're flexing the foot to protect your knee. Hand resting on the meaty part. We never press on the knee joint or ankle joint to avoid damages to your joint. When you lean forward, you're going to immediately feel the stretch in the same hip flexor as the bent knee. We're opening up the hip joint, stretching the hip flexor, helping people to relieve sciatica condition. 嗱，咁希望呢個動作咧可以幫助舒緩坐骨神經痛啦。但如果你有嚴重嘅坐骨神經痛，你呢個動作令你好痛好唔舒服，咁你就要慢慢放開自己啦，唔好做啦。If you're a severe sciatica sufferer, if this movement is causing you a whole lot of pain and discomfort, you don't have to do it. Slowly come out of this. Listen to your body always to avoid injuries. 量力而為，如果痛咧，唔好做啊，錫自己多啲啊，唔好勞損自己。咁喺度咧，我哋就再做多3、2、1，好啦，慢慢上翻嚟，放翻開，重複喺另外一邊。Now repeat on the other side. Figure 4， 嗱你而家睇喺度咧，就係數目字母4字嚟嘅。Now when you look down, you see the numeric number 4. Hip opener, hip release. 同樣嘅手就擺喺同樣嗰邊嘅膝頭哥啦，向上拉10下，開緊 hip 位個臼，拉緊 hip flexor. Same hand guiding the same knee up 10 times. Be gentle with your body. Opening up the hip joint. stretching the hip flexor. Let's do another 3, 2, and 1. 好啦，慢慢慢慢放翻低啦，slowly release, getting ready for the twist。準備嚟個 twist 啦，雙反手，雙反大髀，後面啲手咧擺喺脊骨後邊，用前嘅手同埋呼氣嗰下咧，睇下可唔可以再轉多少少。Opposite hand, opposite thigh. Slowly turn, overlooking your shoulder. Look at the back, turning the neck too. Holding it here. For 3, 2, and 1。好啦，慢慢慢慢嚟翻中間啦。我哋就晾腳啦。如果你最近做過 hip 嘅手術啊、hip replacement 啊，或者準備做 hip replacement 咧，就自己因住嚟做啦，唔好勞損自己。勾住腳板，保護膝頭角，手擺有肉嘅地方。吸氣準備，呼氣向前傾。你即刻感覺到同樣呢邊嘅 hip 位個腳係開緊，唔好耷頭，唔好落盤，頸盤脊骨寫直線。Not dropping the head or rounding the back. Just remember neck and spine in one straight line. Hand resting on the meaty part. Flexing the foot to protect your knee. Inhale to prepare, exhale to lean. By leaning forward, you're going to immediately feel the stretch in the same hip flexor as the bent knee. Opening up the hip joint, stretching the hip flexor. Now, if you have recently, or if you've done hip replacement or getting ready for hip replacement, if this movement is causing you pain, discomfort, you don't have to do it. Make sure it's a safe practice for you. 最重要咧就安全第一啦，就 make sure 所有動作咧都係啱你做，係安全嘅。我哋會喺度停留3、2、1，好啦，慢慢慢慢上翻嚟，放翻開啦 ，release， 咁啊坐翻好啲，坐翻直啲，跟住落嚟我哋係做大腸排毒，放屁式。Now we're gonna do wind releasing. Wind releasing, farting is a good thing. 我開左腳，你開右腳，我係做你塊鏡嘅。Now, wrap your arms around the right knee. So my left is your right. I do mirror image for you. 吸氣準備呼氣，就好輕微咁樣拉近啲胸口啦。Inhale, prepare. Exhale, squeeze. 我哋按摩緊大腸 ascending colon 排毒，按摩緊右邊嘅內臟，唔好死錯自己。慢動作，一下一下。Be gentle with your body. No sudden jerking motion. So my left is your right. Massaging organs on the right side as well as ascending colon. 咁喺度我哋再做多3、2、1，咁啊收緊啦。Give it a big squeeze. Holding it here for 3, 2, and 1， 好啦，慢慢慢慢放翻開，重複喺另外一邊。Repeat on the other side。咁我哋雙手攬住，邊個膝頭哥啊？我開右腳，你哋開左腳。Now, which knee are we going to go? My right is your left, so I do a mirror image for you. So it's easier for you to follow me. Inhale, relax, exhale, squeeze. No sudden jerking motion. Be nice to your body. It's all part of wellness. 吸氣，準備呼氣，就拉緊啦。嗱，你唔使成日記住幾時吸氣幾時呼氣，總之自然呼吸，用個鼻吸，唔好擘大個口唞氣，亦都唔好唔唞氣。Now you don't have to worry about when to inhale and when to exhale. Just breathe normally through your nose. We never breathe with the mouth open, and we don't and always breathe. So let's do another 3, 2, and 1. Big, big squeeze. Draw the knee close to the chest. Feel free to rest the foot on your chair. 嗱，呢個腳咧可以擺喺張凳嗰度。咁喺度我哋停留3、2、 呀，好啦，慢慢放翻低啦，咁啊坐翻好啲，坐翻直啲。Release, sitting up nice and tall, coming back to your resting position。跟住落嚟，我哋係做牛做貓上身。Now we're gonna go into cat and cow next。我哋吸氣，張開身，掌心向上，手指公向天，手指尾向地，挺胸而出。如果你條頸 OK 咧，眼向上望，做隻牛。呼氣，個背脊有咁講得咁講，收肚，眼向下望，做貓，繼續啦。Now we're gonna inhale, open up the body, shine the chest up to the sky, palm up, thumb up, baby finger down. If your neck is good, look up, coming into a cow. And then we're going to round the back as much as we can. Pull your belly in tight, looking down into a cat. Keep going at your breath and your pace. 俾啲位脊骨同脊骨之間 creating spaces between vertebrates. 將啲動作同呼吸吻合 connecting your breath with your movement. 做牛做貓亦都係可以幫助你舒緩腰骨痛。Cat and cow also help people to relieve back pain. 改善姿勢，挺胸而出。Improving your posture, shine the chest up to the sky. 張開心肺胸，幫助呼吸系統有問題嘅朋友，例如鼻敏感或者哮喘。Expanding lung heart chest capacity, improving your posture, helping people to relieve asthma, allergies. 伸展下頸前嘅肌肉，希望我哋唔會有3個下巴或者火雞咁嘅頸。Stretching the front of your neck. Hopefully we won't have triple chin or turkey neck. 俾多啲位頸尾 C2到 C7嗰幾節，舒緩頸尾緊張。Relieve tension at the back of your neck, increasing spaces between vertebra C2 and C7. 做多2個 round 2 more rounds. 吸氣做牛，呼氣做貓，最後一次 one last one. Inhale, open up the body to cow. Exhale, we round down to cat. 好啦，慢慢嚟翻中間啦，坐翻好啲，坐翻直啲。Now sitting up nice and tall here. Take a couple of calming breaths. 我哋就繼續啦，扣住手指，向下推，中間推，向天推走個天啦，繼續。Interlace the finger. We're going to press down, push the floor away. Middle, push, don't lean forward. 向天伸展啦，推走天 pushing the sky away. Continue. 膊頭運動，拉手筋，手腕運動，手指運動。Shoulder exercise, forearm stretch, wrist exercise, finger exercise. 當我哋喺天嘅時咧，又係嚟一個 side bend 啦，出面手捉住裏面手腕，下巴離開胸口。如果呢條頸 OK 咧，眼向上望。We're going to inhale, center lengthen. Exhale, we're going to go to the other side. Outside hand, grab on the inside wrist, chin is away from the body. Eyes looking up, lengthening the side of your body. 我哋吸喺中間伸展，呼氣嚟個出晒，一隻手前面，一隻手喺後邊啦，唔好擠親背後肌肉或者條頸。We're going to inhale, center lengthening. Exhale, twist one arm forward, the other arm back. Turn and look at the back. Continue, 繼續啦，做多幾下。 Inhale, center lengthening. Exhale, twist. Be mindful not to pull back muscle or neck tissue. 幫你帶啲柔軟度喺個背脊嗰度啦。Stretching out the lower back, increase flexibility, mobility. 做多一 set 咧 ，one last set。呢個係最後啦，喺呢邊啦。好啦，咁我哋慢慢嚟翻中間，手就擺翻喺大髀度啦。Hand resting on the thigh, sitting up nice and tall here。咁咧，跟住嚟咧就去翻下身啦。Now we go to the lower half of the body. We're going to open up the hip joint, stretching the inner thighs. Toes are pronated out. 張開大髀少少，八字咁嘅腳，開下 hip 位嘅腳，拉下內側，合翻埋，當呢度中間有個波，收波合翻埋，入字腳啦。Now we're going to open close, opening up the hip joint. Stretching the inner thighs, toes are pronated out, and then toes are pronated in like pigeon toes. 嗱，唔使開得好大，亦都唔使好快。如果你覺得我係做得快嘅咧，你就自己慢慢做啦。Now you don't have to open up big, and you don't have to go fast. If you find that I'm going a little bit too fast for you, slow it down for yourself. Adding the arms， 加插埋對手啦，龍門咁嘅手，掌心向住我哋唔係去後邊，你睇到個手喺前面，手踭同大髀合翻埋。Go pose arms, spread all your fingers, hands in front of you, we're not going to the back, elbows in, elbows out， 繼續將啲動作同呼吸吻合。Coordinating your breath and your movement, open, close. Keep breathing in and out through your nose normally. We never hold our breath and we don't breathe with the mouth open. 繼續啦，自然呼吸，我哋係唔會唔唞氣或者用個口唞氣嘅。繼續大髀開開合合，當你開咧，雙手向上，合掌，放開第一手指，呼氣，手踭同個手個合翻埋。Now palms up, release index finger and bring the elbows and knees together. Keep going. 嗱，如果你覺得攰，唔想再做咧，係冇問題嘅。咁你可以休息一下，飲啖水。咁你準備好之後先至再跟翻我哋一齊啦。Now if you're tired, if you need a break, go ahead, have some water. When you're ready, join us when you can. 好啦，木偶咁嘅手啦，繼續啦。Puppet arms, up and down, while the legs go open, close. Let's do 2 more rounds. 做多兩下。One last one. 好啦，咁合翻埋啦，坐翻好啲，坐翻直啲。跟住嚟個 diagonal stretch， 手就輕輕落喺大髀度，條頸 OK 可以眼向上望，打風車轉去另外邊。坐穩啲，唔好做下做下咧就碌咗落嚟。Diagonal stretch, one arm resting on the thigh. Don't put a whole lot of weight on this. Top palm facing down. If your neck is good, look up. Windmill your arms to the other side. Sitting securely on your chair, you're not going to fall off. Enjoy your stretch. 你喺度咧享受下你個 stretch 啦，斜斜地咁去，掌心向下，眼向上望。做多兩 set 咧 ，2 more set。呢個最後一次 ，one last set。 啦，慢慢慢慢落翻嚟啦，手就擺喺大髀度啦，坐翻好啲，坐翻直啲，跟住輪到對腳啦，好似操下冰咁樣先，knee up，knee up，強化成個腳去支持膝頭哥嘅運作。嗱，唔係跑步唔好揼，控制式。Now we're marching, we're not stomping, we're not jogging. Control your movement lightly. 好啦，加插埋對手，同樣嘅手，同樣嘅腳。Adding the hands, same thigh. Once again, get the blood circulating throughout your body to improve overall wellness. 繼續啦，帶動血液循環，希望可以幫到你啦。咁我哋嘅目的咧就係帶啲柔軟度喺啲關節度，強化肌肉，保持肌肉流失，骨質疏鬆。So the goal is to improve overall wellness, get the blood circulating throughout your body to improve overall wellness, increase flexibility, mobility in your joint, while we stretch, strengthen, tone, and condition muscle mass, maintaining muscle mass and bone density as we age. Keep this going. 雙把手，雙反大髀。Opposite hand, opposite thigh. It's okay to have a slight torso turn. 雙把手，雙反大髀，可以轉身少少，唔好戚親，慢慢嚟。Opposite hand, opposite thigh. Let's do another 3, 2, and 1. 好啦，慢慢慢慢放翻低，手就擺翻喺大髀度。哇，咁啊腳休息一下，繼續上身啦。咁我哋就投降咯喎。Surrender，扣住手指，擺手喺頭後邊，輕輕向前，舒緩頸尾緊張，俾多啲位 C 到 C7 嗰幾節。Surrender, interlace the finger, gently place it behind your head, pull forward, relieve tension at the back of your neck, creating spaces between C2 and C7. 好啦，慢慢慢慢嚟翻中間，左左右右。Side to side, right and left. Coming into a side bend.嚟翻中間，唞口氣，跟住咧又係嚟一個轉啦，慢慢嚟。Now coming back to center, and we're going to do a torso turn. Slowly come back to center to release. 好啦，手擺翻低啦，坐翻好啲，坐翻直啲。我輪翻對腳咯喎。Now going back to the legs, we're going to knee up, extend, point the toes up, and release. 手哥舉高向前啦，拉腳跟，腳趾向天，但係唔係踢喎，你盡量慢動作控制式咁樣。Now we're not kicking. Control your movement always. Strengthening the entire leg again. You can feel the big muscle, quadricep, calf muscle, shin muscle. Everything working together on this one. Ankle stretch. Hamstring stretch. 拉腳跟，腳眼運動，腳趾向天。雙把手咧向雙把腳，我哋唔使掂嘅。唔好烏低，淨係 touch， 搭一搭下佢。Now, opposite hand, reach for the opposite foot. You don't have to touch it. Don't crunch down. Sitting up nice and tall. Reach and stretch. 繼續啦，大氧運動。你咧可能個心咧就跳少少啦，成個身都熱晒啦。繼續帶動血液循環，強化肌肉，保持肌肉流失，骨質疏鬆。雖然我哋唔可以停呢個衰老嘅過程，但係我哋可以希望係緩慢啲啦，因為我哋咧都有少少嘅動作啊。Now, while we cannot stop the process of aging, so throughout the day, do some very gentle movement exercises. So hopefully that may delay the onset of dementia and losing muscle tone. 希望我哋亦都係可以保持呢個肌肉流失，同埋咧就唔會咁衰老啊。亦都更加希望咧就唔會咁快有老人痴呆症啦。咁喺度再做多3、2、1。好啦，慢慢落翻嚟啦，坐翻好啲，坐翻直啲，跟住咧又係膊頭運動，強化啲拜拜肉啦。Shoulder exercise, firming up the bye bye fat。俾雙手向上啦，合掌放開你嘅手指向度啦。唔好耷頭，唔好駝背，唔好彎腰，眼向前望。Palm touch, release index finger, drop the hands to the back of your head. Shoulder exercise, firming up your bye bye fat. Chin up, eyes looking forward. We're not rounding the back or dropping the head. Let's do another 3, 2, and 1。好啦，慢慢嚟翻中間咧，伸展兩掌高啲，掌長啲，咁手踭又係啦，左右，繼續膊頭加油。Now elbows going side to side. If you're not able to interlace the finger, have them slightly apart. Another shoulder exercise. 如果你唔可以扣住手指，可以手指係離開少少嘅，咁啊左右，再做多3、2、1。好啦，慢慢落翻嚟，雙手擺翻低喺身旁邊，坐翻好啲，坐翻直啲。Hand resting on your thighs。咁跟住咧，我哋就舉起膝頭哥啦，腳趾向天，張開，拉下內側，腳趾向天啦，唔使擘得好大㗎，合翻埋落翻嚟啦。你因住個 hip 位啊，如果好緊咧，就自己因住嚟做啦。Now we'll open up. You don't have to open up very big. Point the toes up to the sky. Opening up the hip joint, stretching the hip flexor. Bring it in, lower down. The other side. Knee up, extend, open, close, and down. Adding the opposite arm. 加插埋雙反手、雙反腳啦，唔好去後邊啦，睇住手嘅喺前面啦，慢慢嚟啦，雙反手、雙反腳。Opposite arm, opposite legs. You don't have to go very big. Don't go bring down to the back. Make sure you can see the arm in front of you. Setting up nice and tall. Continue to open up the joint. Bringing flexibility, mobility in your joint. 繼續帶柔軟度喺啲關節嗰度，等個腦有啲嘢做啦，我哋就將動作同呼吸吻合。Now get the brain busy to coordinate the movement, connecting the movement with your breath. 2 more set， 做多2下啦。好啦，慢慢嚟翻中間，手就擺翻喺大髀度，坐翻好啲，坐翻直啲啦。咁喺度咧，你就兩隻手咧打圈圈啦，由小圈子開始先。慢慢大啲，一隻手順時針，一隻手逆時針啦，繼續膊頭加油。Starting our small circle, both arms. One go clockwise, the other one go counterclockwise. 嗱，如果你手膊頭痛，舉唔高對手啦，50肩啦， 冇問題嘅。記住今日做得幾多幾多，就唔好勞損自己，量力而為。Now, if you're not able to raise your arm up above the head due to shoulder issues like frozen shoulder and so on, you know your range of motion best. Do what you can to challenge yourself. 反方向去啦 ，change direction, starting out a small circle, and gradually do a big and bigger tossle turn. Not tossle turn, sorry, it's a shoulder exercise. 好啦，慢慢落翻嚟，手就擺翻喺大髀度。咁我哋再做多一個啦。咁咧就開下 hip 位一㗎嗱。當呢度前面係有一個物品，你唔需要擺一樣嘢喺度嘅，就跨過去啦。另外一邊跨過去。Going into a circular motion. Big circular motion. 繼續開下 hip 位一㗎。好啦，停翻落嚟就反方向去啦。Change direction, go the other way. Pretend there's an object in front of you and you want to get over it. 嗱，咁你當咧前面係擺咗個物品咧，咁你想跨過去啦。好啦，咁我哋放翻低啦，手就擺翻喺大髀度啦。咁喺度咧，我哋咧就去一個 relaxation 咯喎。咁你眯埋雙眼，手擺喺大髀度，放鬆個面部肌肉，放開牙架，條脷好自然咁喺上落翻嚟。Now we'll be guiding you to a very brief shavasana relaxation. So close your eyes, soften your face, relax your jaws, separate your teeth. 咁喺度咧，我哋就放鬆自己，個腦係一片空白，唔好諗嘢，留意呼吸。當你吸氣個肚脹大，好似氣球咁樣；當你呼氣呢個肚好自然咁樣落翻嚟，好似一個泄咗氣氣球，唞幾口氣。Now staying here, your mind is blank, focusing on your breathing. Don't think about anything. Relax. When you inhale through your nose, belly and chest rise like a balloon. And when you exhale, draw the belly button back to the spine. Staying very calm, relax, and still in the present moment, in your own little world. 咁喺度咧，你喺自己嘅世界裏面咧，就唞幾口氣啦，好放鬆。好啦，而家我哋慢慢叫醒自己，喐下啲手指腳趾。We're going to slowly wake up the body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. 轉下啲手腕同埋腳眼。Turning your ankle and your wrist. Change direction. 個頭好輕微咁樣兩面轉下佢。Gently turning your neck left and right. 好啦，合翻埋對腳，伸隻腳趾，吸氣雙手向上，向天伸展，全身嘅伸展。呼氣，慢慢落翻嚟。Now bring the legs together, point your toes, inhale your arms up and above the head, full body stretch. Exhale, arm down by your side. 咁喺度咧，合掌胸前，好多謝大家嚟參加，分享瑜伽之樂，亦都俾機會我帶領你。Namaste. So to close the practice, bring your hands to heart center. Thank you very much for joining me, sharing the joy of yoga together, and letting me guide through the practice. Always my pleasure. Namaste.